You arrive, and the first thing that hits you is the heat. A thick, humid air that clings to your skin and fills your lungs, instantly reminding you that you've landed somewhere entirely new. The air is heavy with the scent of diesel, a constant companion in the city's endless traffic. But it's also laced with the aroma of sizzling street food and the sweet fragrance of flowers sold by vendors on every corner. This is Manila, chaotic, noisy, alive, and pulsing with energy at every hour of the day. The city doesn't whisper, it shouts, through car horns, music blaring from open windows, and a million overlapping conversations that create a living, breathing soundscape. It's overwhelming at first, but then you start to notice the smiles. A security guard greets you, a street vendor offers a snack, a child waves, all offering a genuine warmth that cuts through the chaos and noise, making you feel less like a stranger. This is the real welcome to the Philippines, a human connection, freely given, that makes you feel at home, even in a foreign land. The country is more than its postcard beaches. It's defined by its people, by the way they gather, share, and celebrate life together. Life here is lived out loud, with honesty, resilience, and a sense of humor that shines through even in tough times. My journey began with a simple goal: to see what lies beyond the resorts and tourist brochures. To eat what the locals eat, to taste the flavors that define daily life, to drink where they drink, and to join in the laughter that fills every gathering. I wanted to understand in some small way what it means to live here, to be part of the rhythm of Filipino life. The Philippines is affordable, yes, but the true value is in the culture and kindness you experience, in the everyday moments that make you feel welcome. It's in the laughter at a karaoke bar where strangers become friends over a shared song, the stories shared over a plastic table, where meals are simple but the company is rich, and the generosity of strangers who go out of their way to help, expecting nothing in return. This is the archipelago of smiles, where joy is contagious and hospitality is a way of life. And I was just beginning to understand its power, realizing that every encounter here leaves a mark. Here you're not just a tourist, you're invited to be a participant in daily life, to join in the celebrations and the routines. The real story is in the cities, the villages, the markets, and the countless small moments that make up everyday existence. It's a place where struggle and joy play out on the streets every day, side by side, shaping the spirit of the people. The heart of the Philippines is its people, their resilience, their laughter, and their unwavering sense of community. And that's what makes this place unforgettable, a land where every goodbye is just the start of another story. Money talks everywhere, shaping choices and opening doors, but in the Philippines it speaks a different language, one of possibility and connection. Here it's less about what you can buy and more about how you can truly live, savoring every moment. The peso stretches far, a cold San Miguel for less than $1, a plate of adobo for $2, and still enough left for dessert. This isn't just about cheap prices, it's about freedom. Freedom to enjoy life without counting every cent. Freedom to say yes to another beer, a new food, a spontaneous adventure, or a late-night stroll through a bustling market. The economy runs on small, meaningful exchanges, a few coins, a smile, a salamat po, and a genuine sense of gratitude. You're not just a consumer, you're part of the rhythm of daily life, welcomed into the community. Affordability changes your approach to travel. Suddenly, you're not rushing, you're soaking it all in. You relax, you're generous, and you find joy in giving back. You buy around for new friends, forging bonds over shared stories and laughter. You tip big for great service, knowing your small gesture makes a real difference. It's not about showing off, it's about sharing good fortune and creating memories together. The peso's power is in spreading it around, not hoarding it, helping communities thrive. You eat like royalty for the price of fast food back home, discovering new flavors every day. You take tricycle rides for fun, turning every journey into an adventure. You buy souvenirs because you like the seller, supporting local artisans and their stories. Financial stress melts away, replaced by a sense of abundance and peace of mind. This is the true luxury of the Philippines, living richly even on a small budget, surrounded by natural beauty. The real wealth is in the experiences, the connections, the generosity, and the memories you create. Here you live well, not because you spend a lot, but because you're part of something bigger, a vibrant, welcoming culture. The world feels open, full of possibilities, and every day brings a new adventure. It's not about five-star hotels or luxury resorts, it's about the priceless feeling of belonging, of being welcomed like family. That's the magic of living large on little, finding joy, connection, and meaning in every moment. To truly understand the vibrant culture of the Philippines, you have to experience a ride on a jeepney. These rolling works of art, remnants of way two jeeps, are loud, crowded, and uniquely Filipino, each one a canvas of colors and creativity. There are no fixed stops. You simply hop on, and when you need to get off you shout "Para po" to signal the driver. Inside, you're shoulder to shoulder with students, workers, and grandmothers. Money passed hand to hand, trust and camaraderie built into every ride. The jeepney is a microcosm of society, an organized chaos that somehow works seamlessly. Then there's the tricycle, a motorcycle with a sidecar, always ready to take you down narrow alleys where cars can't go. The driver often becomes your guide, pointing out landmarks, sharing stories, and offering insights into local life. Each ride is an adventure, a negotiation, a conversation, and a chance to connect with the local culture. The streets pulse with the roar of engines, the buzz of life, and the symphony of daily hustle. At first it's daunting, a wall of noise and motion that seems overwhelming, but soon you find the rhythm, learn the unspoken rules, and become part of the flow. You're not just watching, you're in the dance, moving in harmony with the city. The city's energy becomes yours. The chaos starts to make sense, and you embrace it. You connect with the place on a deeper level, forming bonds with the people around you. You're no longer just a tourist, you're part of the community, you're part of the traffic, the noise, the beautiful chaotic dance that defines the city. This is the heartbeat of the Philippines, a living, breathing entity, and you're right in the middle of it, experiencing the essence of Filipino life. The women of the Philippines defy stereotypes. They're the backbone of families, businesses, and communities. I met women running stores, working abroad, studying with big dreams. Their warmth isn't a performance, it's genuine, resilient, and powerful. Through colonization, war, and disaster, women have held families together. Their strength is quiet but unbreakable. It's in the way they prepare a meal, care for loved ones, and face adversity with hope. To meet them is to be humbled and inspired. They're not just part of the landscape, they're the soul of the country. Their smiles are declarations of survival and hope. They are the architects and guardians of culture. The spirit of the Filipina is a force that shapes the nation, and it's unforgettable. Food in the Philippines is a celebration, a language of its own. To be invited to eat is the highest honor, and you'll be fed well. Tables overflow with adobo, sinigang, lechon, and always rice. Filipino cuisine is a fusion of Malay, Spanish, Chinese, and indigenous flavors. Every dish tells a story of history and adaptation. The best meals aren't in fancy restaurants, but in humble carinderias, family-run eateries where locals eat. You point to dishes behind glass, sit on a plastic stool, and taste the real Philippines. Street food is everywhere, skewers of pork, isaw, fish balls, and sweet spicy sauce. It's cheap, bold, and sometimes intimidating. You join the crowd, try something new, and connect over food. The flavors are unapologetic, the experience communal. Food is the social fabric, a way to share, to celebrate, to belong. Every bite is a window into the culture. Here, eating is more than sustenance, it's a way of life. And every meal is a memory. That's the flavor of the islands. Every culture has its culinary challenges. Here, it's balut. A fertilized duck egg, eaten from the shell, is the ultimate street food dare. Locals watch, smiling as you try it, a rite of passage for any traveler. You sip the broth, taste the richness, and suddenly, you're part of something uniquely Filipino. The respect you earn is instant, whether you like it or not, but the strangeness goes beyond food. Karaoke is a national obsession. Tough guys singing love ballads with tears in their eyes. Beauty pageants are treated like major sporting events. Spider wrestling and cockfighting are serious pastimes. These quirks are windows into the national soul. You learn to stop questioning and just observe. The customs may not make sense at first, but they're part of the country's charm. You witness, you participate, and you realize your way isn't the only way. The Philippines teaches you to embrace the weird and wonderful. It's a masterclass in open-mindedness, and it's unforgettable. History lives in the streets here. Spanish colonial buildings, ancient walls, and cobblestone roads tell stories of conquest and resilience. Catholic churches stand beside remnants of indigenous beliefs. Fiestas blend faith and folklore, parades and prayers. The old and new coexist. Carabaos plow fields next to highways. Kids play traditional games on smartphones. The past isn't discarded, it's woven into daily life. Respect for elders and family runs deep, even as pop culture and technology thrive. The Philippines is social media savvy, future-focused, but never forgets its roots. This dynamic balance makes the culture vibrant and resilient. Here, tradition and modernity dance together, shaping a nation that's always moving forward. Beneath daily life, unseen currents flow, superstition and faith. Stories of duende and aswang are told with the same seriousness as news. Everyday actions, like saying tabi-tabi po to unseen spirits, show respect for the unknown. Superstition and Christianity coexist naturally. People go to mass, then leave offerings for spirits. Outsiders may not understand, but here it's just life. As a guest, you listen, respect, and learn. A small gesture, like a whispered tabi-tabi po, shows you care. In the Philippines, belief is a bridge between worlds. The last day always comes. The final meal, the last cold San Miguel, the sun setting over the water. Leaving the Philippines feels like leaving family. You remember the faces, the kindness, the laughter. You came for beaches and bargains, but you leave with something deeper: connection. The country gets under your skin, changes you. It reminds you that joy isn't about wealth and kindness is everywhere. The heart of the Philippines is its people, resilient, joyful, generous. They're the reason to return. There are thousands more islands, stories, and meals waiting. The adventure never really ends. If you felt even a fraction of this joy, maybe it's time to plan your own journey. Go, see, eat, ride, talk, and let the country surprise you. If you've enjoyed this ride, stick around for the next one. There are always more stories to tell, more places to see. The world is big, beautiful, and complicated. We've only just scratched the surface. Salamat po, thank you.